All right, guys, I did it again. I got another one. And you're probably wondering, you don't even have the review up on the 5,000 Kastking bait feeder. Nope, I don't. I did use it 2 weekends ago. I went to Cooper Lake in East Texas thinking that the crappie were spawning, and guess what? They were not spawning. Tried a foot of water, tried 20 foot of water, couldn't find them. The wind was blowing sideways. I made a couple of videos. They were terrible. I don't have all the fancy YouTube equipment to make all that wind noise go away. Maybe someday. I'm not doing this YouTube channel for anything other than just doing something besides sitting in the house watching TV. I don't know about you guys, but I'm absolutely tapped out on TV. Hollywood movies, there's a few out there. Yeah, I loved Yellowstone, but you guys have seen all the rumors with Yellowstone. Not even sure we're getting the regular characters back if we do get it. So anyhow, Kastking 4,000 bait feeder coming up soon with an actual review. You're probably thinking, are you a fanboy? I'm not a fanboy yet because I don't know much about the reels. I've been watching YouTube videos for the price range. Look, we're all on a budget, this redneck budget that I've mentioned before. I'm not out here fishing every weekend. I don't have clients in my boat that is going to require me to spend $200-300 on a reel. And of course, even if I could, it's like owning $1 million home. Why would I? I just have no desire. So I'm trying these out. Got the 5,000. I told you it was paired up on a ugly stick catfish, $20 Walmart rod. Never broke one. I'd love to break one on a 70-80 pound blue cat. That would be perfect. So I'm just liking it. So I'm gonna open this one up, pull it right out. Comes in a cool bag. It's something I noticed pre-opening it. Cool little sticker like that. And some poundage stickers to put on your reel. Keep up with what pounds you put on it. So, and I think, oh, and then some little O-ring seals, or I guess little wear plates, probably right underneath the spool. Comes with the extra spool, which I think is slick for the price. Throw that up there. And pull out the red and black color schemed 4,000 bait runner. And we'll just tighten that up there and give it a whirl. Super smooth. I mean, obviously the jury's out on how bad it's going to be or get once you start using the heck out of it. But like I said, guys, I'm just a weekend warrior, and that's more like once a month weekend warrior. Sometimes two, sometimes a little bit more, depending on the season and what's going on at work. But I really think it just feels good in my hand. I like the big handle. This is a little bit smaller, and the reason I got the smaller one is I felt that one, the big one, the 5,000 felt great in my hand. Big handle, same handle as this one. But I just felt maybe it's a little bit big for what I'm gonna try to use for multiple different species. That one pretty much, the big 5,000, I'm gonna keep it for catfish. This 4,000, I'm gonna rig it up to take down to the coast here in a few weeks and chase some reds. And I just thought that bigger one on the boat. I don't know what rod I'm gonna pair it up with. I'm not sure if I'm just gonna take the old ugly stick catfish down there with me. I do have a couple of pin setups that I use for on the coast, but they got really long handles for surf casting. So standing in a boat, I'll be in a boat, standing in a boat doing that, not really sure I'm gonna do that. So I might end up pairing it with the catfish rod. It's nice and light and easy. Or I might actually go down to the store and pick me something else up, probably in that 25, 30, 35. Might get a little crazy and do $50 range. I'm just gonna stay with that cheap budget. So anyhow, thanks guys. This is it, the Kastking 4,000. Extra spool. Oh, the extra spool is not set up for braid. This one is set up for braid right out. You don't have to do anything. You can see it's got that little gripping little little sandpaper-like material in there. Not the sandpaper, that's the wrong description, but it's roughed up so that your braid will stick on there. And as Matt mentioned, I'm trying to switch to braid. And for any of you that are interested in why that is, I use a guide in Arkansas 2 or 3 times a year on a trout fishing trip, and he switched everything over to braid. And I'm like, a trout fisherman switching to braid? That's interesting. But you know, it's the expense. Spooling up a good reel, rod and reel with braid, doing your tie and using your mono on that, you know, several feet long of that. What he's doing is he's not replacing his line very often. And as a guy that's got hundreds of clients, if not 250 plus clients or more trips that he does a year, it lasts him for years. I fished with him 2 years now that he switched over to braid. He's still running the same braid. That's a high quality braid. I forget what it is. I think he's running somewhere around 12 or 10 pound and then using 6 to 8 on his leader. It's trout. You got to go with a lighter line, obviously, but these aren't small trout. You guys have seen some of my Instagram videos of those trips that we've done in Arkansas, and I wished I would have videoed more of them for you, but I didn't. But anyhow, that's going to be future. This reel is going to get used in 2 weeks down on the coast, and when I'm fishing and making some videos, you'll get to see it in action, and along with the Blue Cat one that I've rigged up over there.